Hello guys and welcome. It's Engineering Rebel, and in this video I'm going to be discussing about liquid piston engines, how they work, and where they came from. So let's begin. So this is a new type of engine design that I think is an improvement of the Wankel rotary engine invented by Felix Wankel in the 70s and 80s. So this engine was patented by Nikolai Shkolnik in 2006, and I believe that this engine might pave the way for combustion engines in the future. Now before I mention how this liquid piston engine has improved the Wankel rotary engine, I'm going to discuss the two main differences between these two engines. Now the first thing that you'll notice right off the bat are the shapes of the rotors. The liquid piston engine has a rotor that's in the shape of a liquid, and the Wankel rotary engine has a rotor that's in the shape of a triangle. Another difference is that while the Wankel rotary engine can range from 1 or 2 spark plugs, the liquid piston engine has 3 spark plugs for each individual combustion chamber. The liquid piston engine improves the cooling issues of the Wankel rotary engine because it has slits within the rotor that dissipate heat. The sealing is also much better because the apex seals are now on the block and won't move about, so this would actually improve reliability as well. The lubrication is improved, and unlike the Wankel rotary engine, oil doesn't get injected into the combustion chamber so it doesn't burn oil, therefore better emissions. And it's much more efficient. The parts of the liquid piston engine are very similar to the ones of the Wankel rotary engine, except there are some differences. So let's start with the parts. You've got your fuel injector, and this is where the fuel would be injected in order for the combustion process to occur. Here are your combustion chambers, and there is 3 of them. You have your rotor that would act like your piston, and then this entire bit is the housing. And interestingly enough, and I think this is the key standout of this engine, is the exhaust port, which is here. So unlike the Wankel rotary engine, there wouldn't be an exhaust hole, and as the rotor turns, it would push the exhaust out. The exhaust would actually come through here and out through the shaft, which I think is pretty neat. The same implies for the intake port. So the intake port is on the rotor rather than on the housing like a Wankel rotary engine. Something interesting about this engine is that this face of the rotor acts as the intake and the exhaust, so this engine would have a 4-stroke process, intake, compression, power, and exhaust, and this face would act like the bit that the energy would push upon, moving it about. So as this bit would turn, it would cover up this combustion chamber, there would be the combustion, and then it would move this piston. So as this rotor would turn, it would then cover up this chamber, and then there would be an explosion, and then it would move it. And then it would cover up this chamber, and the same would happen again. So every time this piece turns, there would be an explosion. So it would fire 3 times for every revolution, which I think is pretty neat. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos are to come, and I'll see you guys in the next one.